Okay, I'm back. Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay, this thing is loosey-goosey. There we go. Can you guys see me okay? Yay! Hi, guys. Oops, it keeps trying to tell me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and thread my machine so that I can do that. I think I finally figured out what I was doing wrong. Like, they give me a little bubble on the side. They keep changing where they put it. That's what's so annoying. It's pitchy. Is it still pitchy? Let me see here.
I don't hear it being pitchy.
Okay. Good. Am I cut off? No? There we go. Yeah, you guys can see everything. You're just seeing more of that over there. Hi, Miss Tanya. How's the grease? Good. Huh? Can you close that door for to the kids? I don't want kids the whole time. This is like a small, so I'm trying to thread it. So I'm going to show you guys what we're working on today. We are going to be working on a skirt for Sierra. We were going through the back area. Sierra, can you go get me a threader? Because I cannot see it. I can see, but I can't get it in. And on the front table, there should be. Is that one? Oh, perfect. Okay, that's so much better. Woo, that's so much better. Struggle bus is real. Alright, so literally we're just making up a skirt. I might be breaking up a bit.
Could be mine.
I don't know. Maybe if I just come off here and not look at myself and get off the internet. Oh, because they're streaming out there. They're not streaming yet? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, guys. Alright, so the idea is we are making a skirt that looks like, where'd it go? Ah, here it goes. We're making a skirt that looks like this. So I've gotten Sierra's measurements, and then now we are going to start drafting out the pieces. So I got her measurement. So this, I'm kind of giving myself a visual. It's going to be a band, right? And the band is going to be, let me see here. So if I need it to be 2.5 inches, I'm going to try to make a 5-inch band to fold it over that band. And then it needs to be 34 inches long. I'll wrap her because her hip is 36 and it's a stretchy fabric, but I still want to put elastic in it so that I'm not having to use a serger because I'm using a straight stitch machine. So pull this down. Oh, yeah, you guys can't see that, can you? And then each layer is going to be ruffled like that. So, and the length of the layer is going to be 12 inches from here to here. So, let me see if you guys can see this. All right, you might be able to see a little bit better now. Can you see that? Kind of. Yeah, my sketch isn't like but that's going to give me my idea of what I'm going to be doing. So, with her measurements, I'm going to do that. It's going to be very cute. Cutesy, cutesy. Cutesy. We'll get started. Because I didn't really have anything. I have been going through this funk of not really wanting to sew things, so that's kind of bad for me. Because I'm always wanting to sew, so I'm actually excited about this one now. So let's see what we can do. All right. So because the band needs to be 34 inches, I need to divide that in half. So that's going to be 17. And 17 plus 1 inch, because I'm doing a 1/2 inch seam allowance on each side, will get me 8 inches.
17 plus what?
17 plus 1 inch for the
on
seam
each
allowance.
side?
No, just 1 inch period, because it's a 1/2 inch seam allowance.
Oh, you're
18. Okay, so we're doing an 18-inch band by 5 inches wide. Let's do that first. Stretchy fabric, please. Not that one, the bottom one. Thank you. Okay, so we've got this. Yes. Thank you. Okay, got this fabric here. This is the selvage. So we want to have the stretch go around her body. So I'm going to be cutting the 8 inches this way and 5 inches down. Times 2. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, the piece here can do the band really well. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. That's exactly, it's 19 inches. So if I do 19 inches, it'll be 6, and that way I could do the stretching. Oh, perfect. See, did you see that here? It's a perfect.
It's great.
It's awesome. Okay, so now I just got to do is measure it down by 5 inches. Measure down 5 inches all the way across. This is the fabric that I use for TV costumes, and I'm just not doing costumes this year. Between trying to get ready for the move and everything, I just don't have the time for it. So, yeah. Just don't have the time for it. Pin cushion, please. I'm asking for things to come along. Okay, great. Thank you. It's like, you know, having my own little personal Vanna White. Right? My own personal Vanna White.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Is anybody saying anything? No? Okay. Just because I'm not on, because I don't want to.
There have been hellos, but no one that you haven't already said hello to.
Oh, okay. So I said hi to Tanya, Miss Tanya. Who else?
Hello?
Who?
Hello?
Io. Hi, Io. I didn't say hi to Io yet. No. No. Boop, boop. Okay, there's that. And then if this is close to 12 inches, then we don't. Let's see here. Nope, 10. Awesome. Okay, so this one we can put to the side. We can do something else with that later. Okay, so.
Why do you need 12 inches?
Huh?
Why do you need 12 inches?
That's the length of it covers. This is the underlayer. me see if I can get this to be a circle, because that would be amazing. Not even like a full circle, but like a half circle. That would be great if I could do that. Because if I could do that, then I could really like, yeah, we'll see. Okay, so if this is divided by 4, taking, let's see, 36 divided by 4, Sierra.
36 divided by 4.
Mm-hmm.
9.
9. Okay. 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 I want it to slowly flow out. Okay. If I do that, then how much do you have this way? Not quite enough. Okay, so go like this. And go out at an angle until I get to the 12. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it should be close to 12 inches. Boom, right there. This way. So it's going to be very much like an A-line skirt. Kind of. A little. It'll troll a little bit. The sheer piece as well, more than anything else. Okay.
As long as I can throw it.
Sounds like what?
I said as long as I can throw it.
Yeah, you could. Alright, so there's that. Okay, so these are the side seams, and because we're putting a waistband in, I don't have to worry about opening, because it's going to do that. So what we are doing,
Yeah, you're broken.
really? I think they're streaming.
Could this be me and my internet?
Are you guys seeing me break up? Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to get off. Let's count to 10 and then see if that makes it better. 1, 2. Are they watching TV? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that better? You know if it's better? Hi. Okay, so we're gonna do ruffles. So I want the first ruffle. You have to layer it. So I have to lay out my lines first so that I know where I'm putting my ruffles. So let's say the first ruffle is going to be 9 inches, right? This one's gonna be 9 inches. It's gonna go up down to here. You see that? But I'm gonna mark here. Okay. and I'm going to attach it right there. And then the next one is going to be above that one, and it's going to be 9 inches, and the other one above that one is going to be 9 inches. So they're all inches, but they're staggered on top of each other to give that ruffled effect. So that's 6 inches from the bottom. Six inches. Okay, let me do the other side. Let me just kind of connect that. Okay, 6 inches from the bottom. So what are you guys up to today? Anything fun? We're cleaning out the back room. I guess that could be fun. Hey, Aileen. How are you, love? Good, I hope. Okay, and then the next one is going to be 3 inches. This chalk just breaks so fast. 3 inches. 3 inches. 3 inches. And you could do this even for like a younger girl. It'll probably actually be easier for a younger girl because a younger girl doesn't have. Oh, that's not. I was like, that's not 3 inches, is it? No, it wasn't 3 inches. It's like, wait a minute. A younger girl's hips are usually that much bigger than their waist. So, especially in the toddler, early elementary school, you don't have to worry about that. So let's do the next one. So I'm kind of working with what we have because I just want to use stuff that we already had. It was pretty much cut into chunks already because it was different things that we were working on. So it kind of worked out. And she was like, oh, that's so pretty. I was like, okay, let's make it a skirt. Alive, so might as well. Done. Okay, so now that's prepped and ready. I'm going to pin those together. Just pin it really fast and put it to the side with the waistband. So now we are going to do the sheer fabric, please. Oh, good. I've been struggling to get motivated to sew, so this is actually very good for me because Sierra already knows I really try hard to do a lot of things, right? But yeah. Life happens sometimes. Okay, so I'm folding this in half and then folding it in half again. And you're probably wondering, why are you doing that? Because I want to make the pieces be very flouncy, and I have to make a flounce to go all the way around. So if we cut out a circle skirt, attach that to the line, then it then becomes flouncy. So Sierra, can you go up to the website, By Hand London or something like that? I think it's called By Hand London. Do you remember what last year for the stay? You see? Yes, and then look up circle skirt calculator. Okay. So this is what we're looking to make, but just not with the little tie things. We're doing 3 layers instead of 2 because I thought 3 would be better. So that. We could also do 2, but huh? Yes. Full?
Mini, and maxi. So mini is
Mini?
20 and my waist is 26.
We're doing it the length of this thing right here.
It says what is the waist?
Okay, I know. So, let's say 40, because you want it to kind of like, no. Yeah, because it kind of expands out. So say 40 for the first one, and we'll go from there.
Your waist radius is 6 1/4 inches.
Okay. 6 1/4. So if I divide that in half, because I need 2 pieces, one for the front, one for the back.
We're gonna make.
Oh, wait a minute. If I want it to be one full, though, I don't have to do that. To be all around. So I don't have to do that, because then I don't have to have a seam in the middle. There's no seam. It's better. There's no seam. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Quick second. Reach out to a few of my friends. Let them know that I'm on. Because sometimes we don't get the notifications, and I didn't put anything on any groups. I already kind of threw something out there earlier today, and everybody's like, what? And texting me, so I was like, oh, sorry. Okay, so if I do the 6 1/4, stay right.
6 1/4 is the radius.
Yes.
Which is half the diameter. So if you were to do an entire, so it's gonna start right.
Yeah.
There's a line that goes all the way through.
Yeah.
That would be 12 and a half inches. So half of that is 6 1/4 inches.
Okay.
Just right.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know.
Because the fours make it so that it's a full circle. Because it's 4 layers. Okay, so 6 1/4. Let's just say 6 1/4. It's right here.
Why did you put a half of it?
I didn't. I thought I was gonna have 2 pieces, but I was like, no, it's better if it's all 1 piece. And then 12. Oh, that's perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, so I'm actually gonna move out. Stab myself. That behind me. Because I'm going to need this not once, not twice, but 3 times a lady. Okay, so let me fold this sometimes. Okay, so look at it. This is what I do when I'm cutting things out and I want it to move. Alright, so out a chunk of this so that I can then work on this one and then cut the next one. Make sense? Because I have such a small workspace.
April says you finally caught a live. Hello.
Hi, April. Yes, ma'am. We finally caught alive. Okay. Well, you know, things happen. Okay, let me see something. I'm making a skirt today, just in case anybody was wondering.
You said 40 inches?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why?
Because
Oh, you did 38, I think.
38?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know, you said 40 inches, and now it's saying 3 1/2.
That's what I thought.
What did I
Let me
put?
see. I don't know. Full skirt midi, 40. Oh, because it's telling you 3.5 and 3.5. Is most skirt long enough for it?
No, 3.5 is the radius.
Yeah, so it should be 3.5. Here. Yeah, 3.5.
Whatever. Oh no, it's 6.5. I just did push me.
So it is 6.25?
It is 6.25. I just did push you back. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, balls. Okay. So let's do it this way. Okay. Hopefully that will be better. Okay. Slinky fabric does not like to. 6.25. Okay, and that's 9. But we want it to look like it's got pointy edges, right? Or curve. The other thing had like little points. Points it is. Points it is. Okay. So it's 9. Right here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so when I'm cutting out slinky fabric like this is I like to pin a bot. So I can see down in here, layers are not together. They slipped down. So I'm just gonna get in there and pinch everything together. Okay. Pinch and pinch. So now all of my layers are stacked on top of each other, so I'm just gonna pin right there. And then for these sides over here, to just clip it. Just to keep everything together. Keep this side. I don't know you. There you go. Right, so 6.25 radius. Little circle skirt. 6.25. 6.25. 6.25. Putting this thing over my head and it just keeps getting caught in my bun. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just cut this out right there. And I'm gonna come in just a little bit because of the seam allowance. Because I want it to kind of stretch a little bit over the skirt, not necessarily directly on it, because that's what gives us the flounciness. Make a little bow in the back. You're gonna bow on the back?
Sure. Why not?
She's like, sure. She just goes with whatever I give her. That's the awesomeness of it. Okay, so over here. Hey, Shanova. Oh, buddy, oh, pal. Okay. Okay, so now I did that. So now we should have 2 skirts because I had 4 layers. Yes. And yes. Okay, so now this one here is still connected to each other, so I have to cut that right there. Because I knew them I had to cut, but I didn't know exactly where. I didn't want to cut too much because then I have a seam, and I'm trying to avoid having a seam. That's the purpose of this. I'm making it into circles. Is avoid the seam. And the great part about this fabric, because it's like a power mesh, it does not fray.
What's a power mesh?
Power mesh means it could really stretch. Okay, so there's that one. Take off the little edges on this one and this one. Hold on. Okay. So these little edges right here, just gonna take that off. See that? That's just gonna take the selvage off. Circle skirts are very forgiving, especially if you're not actually making the bottom like a circle. Oh my gosh, Fabio looks like slides everywhere. It does slide everywhere. It does. Sierra never picks it. She gives me a challenge and a run for my money every time. But why not, right? If you can do it, do it. Alright, so that's that one. And then the next one. Yep. Just trying to make sure I look in all the sides to see which one is the side that I need to cut off. This one. So yeah, it's really fun. You're welcome. What was I saying? I don't know. Guys, I'm on a live.
I think you did something to your brain.
Yeah, I think I did.
Like we've got a camp going on right now.
She's
Oh, saying a circle skirt that has square edges on it. Like I'm not cutting this into a circle as well. The bottom is very forgiving. It's like curly hair. If you chop your hair off uneven, you don't really notice because it's curly.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Think about it.
What can I read? Okay. You breathe.
Really, Sierra? There's no other reason why.
Yeah, say. You're just figuring that out.
I'm aware of how difficult my hair is.
Do you have a sock box?
Alright, so
Sock
let's
box.
see here.
It's waterproof. This is also waterproof. Wow, that's not. Oh, but what's this?
That one lady did something to it.
Big for me.
What's she do? I have no idea.
Sometimes I watch that.
I don't know. All I know is you figure it out.
Oh, so now let me see if I fold this over here. There's one a bit bada bing, bada boom. The Fifth Element. Okay. The movie, The Fifth
I
Element.
know what the movie. I just don't understand the plot of Big Brother.
Stick. Okay, so I think that'll give me just give me 12. So let me overlap just a little bit more. Just a tiny, tiny bit more. Now I can go ahead and cut off the rest of it because it's gonna just keep. Usually I do this on a very big cutting table, but my cutting table is out with the campers right now, and they're about to start watching a movie. So I copywritten infringements because they'll be watching a Disney movie. Oh, look at that, Sierra! We've got plenty more for something else. Okay. Plenty. Right. Line all that up. Line that up. Right, we only need the third last layer. There we go. Perfect. And see, it's not off anymore because I have it cut off, so that weight isn't taking it over. So all I'm gonna do for this one is take this one here, one that I already cut, and put it right on top of it. Okay, scooch that down, scooch that down. I'm going to make the lines, transfer the lines, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Little bunny. There's that. Okay, so cut that one straight. And I'm going to cut this, and then I'm going to cut that. So we need to make this part even. So hold it onto each other, like so, and then cut over here. Like I said, it's like cutting curly hair. It's very forgiving. Okay. Okay, so I can put this on with the other one. Let's see what we can do with that. Alright, so this is our bottom layer because it's going to be, well, we don't quite need it that long. The bottom layer. So let's see here. There we go. Now that I did that, you can see that now I can cut this off and it's all the same length all the way around. Because it's kind of like origami paper, where originally it was a 8.5 by 11, and you fold it on itself so then you get squared up, and now it's a square. See that? Square. Okay. Boom. This is ready. All right. Awesome. This is the top layer, so that's the first one I'm going to be doing. All right. Let's put together the band. Okay, so with the band, we're sewing pretty sides. It doesn't really have a pretty side. What's it, Sis? What does the comment say? I want to send you an Empress kit. It's only fitting since you are the co-designer. If you don't mind giving me your address. Oh yeah, sure, April. So the address is 201 Tryon Road, and that's Raleigh, North Carolina. 276 27603. Took me a second. There we go. Try to make it shorter, smaller stitches. I know, that's one of my favorite patterns now, really the Empress. I just don't have enough time to make it as well as I want to. So yeah, but thank you, April. I'm so happy you're able to catch a live. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And it stretches this way. Look, I'm stretching it, and it's not popping. That way it did. You see that? This way it popped. Let me do that again. Yeah, you shouldn't be stretching it like that anyway. Like up and down. Did something just break? My top thing again. Maybe I made it too tight. You have to change your settings on your machine when you switch over from bag making to fabrics, just depending on the thickness of it. So, yeah.
You should have a needle.
I sure do. You already know me.
Okay, so the connection is right.
It is?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you want me to just send it back?
Yes.
That would
201. Tryon Road. TRYON. 101.
I'm sure it's 101.
Yeah, 115 was the old one.
Okay. I was making sure.
Yeah. What does it say? 201 Tryon. Raleigh. Raleigh, NC. Huh?
How do you spell Raleigh?
RALEIGH. That's one of those words. Knows how to spell half the time because it's like, why? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So your connection is lagging.
27603. My connection is lagging?
That's what April said.
Oh, I'm sorry, April.
It could have been because you said the wrong pause in between. That made you think that it was.
Okay. So I did that. Now, I like to take this and just kind of finger press it, and then the waistband is going to go on top of each other like this. Like so. So that's how the waist is going to go. But on the inside of the waistband, I want to be able to put my elastic in just on the back. I don't want to put it on the front. I just want it on the back. So that it just crunches it just a little bit to fit around her waist. So her waist measurement was 28. So I'm going to cut my elastic to 26 because I want it to be over her waist. But then I need to divide that by in half because we're only doing it to the back. We're not doing it to the front. Correct? Yeah.
That's 26.
Divided by is 12.
No.
What did you say? 28.
26 divided by 2 is 13.
13. We can get math done one time. Okay. So the waistband is going to be like the last thing I do, but I just wanted to at least show you guys how it's going to go. So yeah, put that aside. Right now, the waistband is done. Now what we're trying to do is take these two pieces, put them together, and then put the layers on. So pretty touching. And I wrote on the pretty so that I can Yeah, so I can follow along the line. So when I put these things together,
Close to that needle, it's weird.
what?
Every time you get close to that needle, you get closer, it scares me.
Oh.
It scares anyone else, it scares me.
Okay. Alright, so from the top to the bottom is what I like to do. I don't like to go from the bottom up, I like to go from the top down. It's just instinct for me at this point, but it is important to do it that way because it goes down your body. So gravity pushes you down. If anything was going to be uneven, it better be uneven more at the bottom than it is anywhere else.
The farther down you go, the less people have to look at it.
Oh, where am I? No, what am I doing with the camera? Oh, I thought you said to go further down. It looks, it's good.
Yeah, for like,
Oh,
the more uneven it is at the bottom, less people.
yeah. Okay, I got you now.
So you didn't have to.
Alright, so now what I'm going to do is that seam and stitch down each side of that seam. And that's kind of like, it's a butterfly seam, but it's almost like a hem, but it also keeps the stitches from pulling. Now mind you, this is not meant to stretch over her body, this is just to be an actual skirt that fits her properly. It's not much smaller than her actual waist because, I mean her hips, excuse me. Because the elastic's going to give us the stretchiness that we need. Because this is bigger, and then that's going to make it smaller. Taking all this stuff out of my way because I'm so scared I'm going to drop something. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're good. Alright, do this side. Same thing on this side. I could do it from the right side, but one, you can't tell much of a difference on this fabric with the bobbin. So it matches, and I'm doing it this way so I could see it. But if I were to flip it over, I would feel for the seam. So I would just feel for where it is, and then sew from there. It all matches, so it's no big deal. And it's going to get covered with the sheer layers. So if you're wanting to reuse this or replicate it or whatever, words, replicate, yeah. So you would use the same measurements that I'm doing, how I did my math. You would take your kids' waist and hip measurements instead of Sierra's. And you don't have to use a stretchy fabric. You can just use a regular cotton because we're making a waistband that's smaller. I would say you probably do want to put the elastic all the way around. If you're doing, well, I could do the elastic all the way around. It's not a big deal. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Boom. See that? A nice seam. And now that's what it looks like. It's really pretty. Okay, so we have to work from the bottom up when we are doing our lace. So when we're working bottom up, flip it this way for you guys to see. This is where I'm going to connect that bottom layer. That when I said I wanted to make sure that the longest one was going to be at the bottom because it's more even. So see that? So that one's going to go there. Oh, I did this too long. I need to cut it down. I needed 9 inches, not 12 inches. 0. Didn't you catch that?
No, I didn't.
I need 9 inches, not 12 inches. Because 12 inches is the total length. Okay. Putting the fabrics together. Making sure it's all together. This is where it's going to come up. There. And these two are going to go here. Perfect. Match those up. And let's see if we get this. Awesome. Okay. So we need this to 9 inches. That was a big difference. Okay, so let's stitch this that way. Let's just go this way. I'll make something else with that. Okay. Yeah, that's not like overtaking the skirt in its length. Okay, there's that. And what to do now is I'm going to take the circle part of the circle skirt and put it with this circle. Just put it on. There we go. So I'm going to do little tiny snips right here so that I can know where my side seams are. Okay, so it's just like bag making. You quarter it. And then I'm going to quarter it again. Right here, because that's going to be the center. Because once I get those center points done, then I can just stitch it right on. So do that. Do this. And do this. Okay. Yep. So I want this center one to match with this one here. So I'm going to take that one. I'm going to stitch it on. Not stitch it. Take this one. Put it back here. Match that little mark with that one. It's like, where did I put them? I know I had them. Alright. Like that. Do this other side one. Just like that. Over and do the back. So having those little notches really helps know where to place it so that I'm not having to look for my quarters. That's what I thought. And pin through both layers on the front. Take it off and repin it. Boom. Alright. So now we are going to sew it on. Oh, look at she's fancy. She's over there draping on herself. Make your mama proud. to make your papa proud. Alright, so now I'm going to start stitching. I'm going to just take this into here and stitch. So what's really important is that it's a single layer underneath the sewing machine. So just this layer of the sheer and the actual fabric underneath. Just move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. Sierra, what song is that from?
That's from Madagascar.
Madagascar, correct.
I don't really watch it.
You need to watch it, it's funny. Did I do that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Do you need clips? You got one?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm constantly checking to make sure nothing else is underneath my presser foot other than the 2 layers I want to. Yeah,
It says
I
that
think.
you have nervous feeling about fabric with very lockers.
Who?
April.
April? Yeah. I do. I've worked with it plenty.
What do you like?
That one. Look at that. That's fancy. So the good thing, April, is that this is my first rodeo with this fabric. So why does this keep shredding? Can you go get one, please? Like a different one that's not in one of these big serger spools. She's gonna get a different one because I can't do it. Sometimes the serger threads aren't because it's supposed to be like 4 anyway. So that it's just sometimes it just is in and it breaks. So she's just gonna get a regular spool thread. That's not a serger thread. So what have you guys got on your spools at your sewing machine? That's thread for what you call it? Bag making. She's draping on herself. It's hilarious, guys. The good thing is you can put this over that dress just to put it on and try it on. Okay, so hopefully that'll stop the thread breaking issue that I keep having. It's a new, so it shouldn't be the needle that's giving me the problem. Usually it's the thread. Usually it's the thread. Like if you're using like a chiffon or an organza, you need to finish the edges, but because this is a knit fabric, I don't have to. What I usually do is kind of unorthodox, but I do. Asian never loves when I set fabric on fire. But I literally burn the edges of the chiffon or the organza. And it seals it so it doesn't fray anymore. And then just do one loop up as a head. Or leave it like that. Just depends on how you like it. Okay, so this is coming to the very end, and it's going to be a tiny little...
April's is maybe
A burr? Yeah, I don't think so. It's working perfectly now. I think literally it was that thread.
She asked me if she would up to her acrylic, but she would love to make a really
Oh, yeah, April, you're doing all of the templates.
I just think it's such a pretty blue.
It is such a pretty blue. I really like this blue. It's like a royal blue. It's really pretty. All right, so take off, snip your threads. Trying to make sure I don't have any threads on this side. Awesome sauce! Okay, so now we're going to do the next layer. See that? There's one layer. We're going to do two and then one more after that one.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Darling, darling. I've got my center marks on this. I don't have to worry about doing my center marks on this part, but I do have to center this. So I like to kind of audition a little bit and see where do I want this to go. So I want the peaks to go right here on this one. So if you see the peaks going down that way, so that way it kind of gives it that different textured look. So that's what I'm gonna do. Right here. All right. Repeat and rinse. Rinse and repeat. I don't know. Rinse and repeat.
So we have to do something before you
Okay. Alright, so we did those quarters. Perfect. Repeat the same process we did before. I'm going to start right around here. I'm going to make sure this is out of the way. Put my threads through. And just keep going in the round. I'm stretching it just ever slightly so that when I'm stitching the half circle, or I'm sorry, the circle skirt of the is fitting into the size because we made that just a little bit bigger so that it would bound the hip portion down there. So obviously it gets, with an A-line, it gets smaller towards the top, so it's like this. So because it's small here, I just need to just pretty much just ease it in. Yeah, needles were, I don't think it was the needle, I think it was just the thread. That thread is doing so much better. This one's Guterman that I'm using right now. So, Guterman is really nice thread. For quilts, or any kind of a woven, or anything like just anything that's not bag making, pretty much. Because you need a hardier thread for bag making. Alright, so there's that one. Let's do the next one.
April says that she made khaki. Is this a costume or a party dress?
This is just a party skirt for Sierra. Like, she literally liked it. I showed her a style. She says, oh yeah, I like that. So I'm literally just putting it together. We are going through our back room right now, getting ready for the move. So we are going through a lot of things to donate fabrics that I'm not going to be using because they're garment making fabrics. Sierra really liked this one, so I said, okay, I'll make you a skirt out of it. But we're going through the back room here and literally giving all of our woven fabrics, all of our, I'm sorry, not woven, pretty much almost all of our fabrics except for stuff that we sell online and a select, yeah. So you guys will probably start seeing me post things either free or come and get it, or hey, what do you think I should make with this, and then put it out there, kind of thing. Because sometimes I just right, and I'm so creative that it naturally just comes to me, and then I'm just like, yeah, I could do that. Sometimes the fabric speaks to you, so then that one's going to be there. I'm not going to do this. Here, pull that center up. Thank you. Alright, so do the quartering.
She says the drape would be good for a high-waist skirt too.
Oh yeah. We've got some more left, so we probably could. I think we have enough left over, but we just have to get them under. Or we could just use a different color. We use black. I've got black. I think I even have blue down there with the stretching fabric from the mask making. So yeah. Okay. So back when COVID was going on, I had a gentleman reach out to me to make the copper fit face masks, the stretchy ones, the gator masks, you can get them. And he'd order like 200 or 300 a week. So he literally brought me the entire bulk so that I would do it. And then we no longer needed it because then he was getting so many orders that he could actually get it produced, mass produced. I think out in Asheville or something like that, or something, Youngsville. There's a factory out that way. Because they wouldn't do small quantities. They don't do 200 a week kind of thing. They want like thousands kind of thing. So because of that, yeah. So Alright, doing the same thing again. Stretching it just so slightly to get the mesh to meet. Holding it and going. This is coming together pretty fast. We've only been on for like an hour and 15 minutes, right?
People say she can't imagine bath.
I couldn't. So after he was able to mass produce, then I didn't have to make any more. He just left the fabric with me. It's been in a bolt just sitting there, so I could probably use it for something. Just keep moving. 1/4 at a time. So see, I straight and then I go. Just literally do 1/4 at a time. That's all I'm doing. From dot to dot. From point to point. If you try to do it as you try to pin everything before you actually, it's like herding cats into a cage. You know, like a crate. Not just any cats, but kittens. Like 4-week-old kittens that have the most amount of energy, and you put one in but you don't close it and you keep doing it before you get to the next one. You're out running around going, ah, you catch me. So that's kind of like what this is like you have to take it point by point and close the door after you catch each point kind of thing. Not bad, huh? There goes my clips. They got pushed in the trash. That's okay. So now we're gonna do the waist. Sierra, I think this is gonna fit me. Look at that matching skirts. Because this thing is pretty big. Let's see. Goodness. Made it big so it would shrink up. We'll see. Okay. So we're doing the same thing to this one.
Pickle says, oh no, I heard that familiar thump.
Yep. Those were my clips falling into the trash can. It happens. Alright, so I'm clipping these together so that I can then mark out my center. Okay. So that's my center there. And then here, mark. Okay. So then that way, I know all these match up together. And the side seams match up together. So I'm going to take this to the side for just a second. I need to work on my waistband. So I need to put the elastic inside my waistband. But here's the tricky part. The elastic is smaller than her waist. So waist was 28. I think the paper also fell into the trash. 28. So let's do maybe. Let me come here. I'm gonna stretch it around and you tell me whether it's comfortable or not.
Yeah, maybe a little. Like
like that much. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Do that twice because we're going to need 2 bands of elastic. And this elastic is pajama bottom elastic. So it's nice and soft and comfortable, especially for our pajamas. There you go. All right, let's see. Okay, so with the first one, I'm going to create a circle. You really need a lot to make it pop. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm going to butterfly this to really reinforce those stitches. So that's on and it's not twisted. See that? Okay, so same thing with this. You're really trying to make sure you got your corners because it's going to be, I'm going to be stretching it from spot to spot. So I'm going to do a blue line for the center and yellows for the sides. Okay, so see that? I've got my blue and I've got my yellow lines. Okay, so now I'm going to put this inside here. Okay, and I gotta take these off for just a second, at least one of them off for a second. This is a side seam, so I don't have all that one. And this one. Okay. And once I do that, pin it to that side. Pin it right there. Make sure it's not twisted and go to the other side. And do the same thing. The whole idea is when we go stretching it like this, it's all straight. This can be tricky if you're not careful. Okay, so I'm going to take this, open that up. That's a side seam. Fold it down. Nice and flat, and then pin it. Okay, and do the next one. So I'm taking this one, which is should be the center seam, to the next mark. Center to center. Notch to notch. There we go. And this one. Okay, and then it should be all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 4 of them have been pinned. Oh, I need the back one. Sideways, sideways. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Boom. Done. All right, so I'm gonna start here on this side seam. So what I'm trying to do is make sure that my elastic is all the way up against that fold. I go to fold this over, it's right up against that right there. So it's like right up against there. So I'm going to do a little tap. That's going to keep it in place. And then now, the next tack and the next tack, and then that helps me move along without stabbing myself with pins. And it'll prevent your elastic from rolling. Right, Sierra? I wasn't sure. Let me push that in there. Okay, to the next one. See, it's not quite all the way there, it's a little gap. So that's why I'm pushing it in. That stays open. Okay. The next one will be easier because I don't have to line it all the way at the top fold. Okay, so last one right here. There is a method to my madness, I promise. Oh, Sierra opened Tori's package. You've got to try out. She sent us some Australian snacks. Yeah, we gotta try it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so now that's like that. Now what I'm gonna do is I am going to put this underneath and make sure my needle is down. And I'm not catching the elastic, guys. What I'm doing is I'm coming right on the other side of the elastic. So I'm creating a casing, but not catching the elastic. And again, hurting that. Keep it up where it needs to go, and I'm like literally right next to it. The needle down position is very important on this because you have to really feel for where you're going, and if that needle's not down, it could just slap you back in the face. Did I not stretch this one enough? Guess not. It's trying to pull away from me. It's trying to pull away. It gets harder with the last one. Okay. So see that little tiny thing? Stretches? That? Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Okay, so now we're gonna do the last little round band portion. This one's gonna be easier. How long has it been now? An hour and a half? Because 90 minutes is an hour and a half, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not too bad. We're almost done. We're in the hutch. Okay. Same thing. We are doing our quarters. On all because it really does not matter, because I'm going to start with the inside. Okay, so let me re-mark my pieces to make sure. This chalk is so fun. Just like breaks. Okay. Let's put the back here. I get so many calls for telemarketers, it's just ridiculous. It really is crazy. Okay, so now I'm gonna get really close to the edge and I'm gonna fish down that side. Now what I'm doing is catching my elastic. Like I said, we're taking it, we're pushing it in, popping all of this out, and stitching. Because I'm not catching my elastic, I don't have to worry about it stretching it to match the quarters or anything like that. I'm literally just making sure that these two ends meet. Oh god, go check. I heard somebody like they fell. Sometimes they're wiggling, wobbling around in the chairs and they fall. Okay. I just have to make sure because you know me and my paranoia. Okay, so matching these up so I can make sure that they so that my elastic is not twisting on me. do not want your luck to twist on you. That would not be good. So just making sure everything's staying nice and flat. Creating a casing. Now, could I made the casing and then inserting it in? Yes. Yes, I could. But what fun is that? Right? Like, what fun is that? You guys can't see me struggle that way. No, no, no. No, no, no. Don't you twist on me, you little. It's trying to twist on me. I'm like, no, no, no. Oh, no, you don't. You're going to mince these mushrooms. Huh? I understand that, but it's like from Princess and the Frog, which goes, oh, no, 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 no. Your Royal Highness. You don't remember that?
I remember that. I have no idea why you're saying it now.
Because I'm going, no, 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 elastic.
The elastic is saying this?
Somebody. There we go. Look at that. We could wear that as a headband. Y'all, look at that.
They can't see
Hold on. It's a crown. It's a headband.
you. It's not a crown.
Guys, this is so funny. It fits really well, though. It does. Yeah, it's really good. All right, get back to work. Oh, okay. Last part. So, this is the tricky part. You know what the tricky part is? To stretch this and put this on this thing. Yeah.
Isn't there a song that kind of has that?
Tricky. Mm-hmm. Tricky. Okay, so this one goes to this one. There's the back seam. That goes together. Okay, and then there's the back seam. Oh no, those are side seams. No. Oh no. That needs to be the back seam. Okay, so let's take this one. Turn it around to this one. So when you're working with fabrics, with like wovens and knits and like that, things like that, when you're working with that on then you need to use pins instead of clips, because clips will just not work as well. It's not going to hold this together. Clips will not hold this together. I'm just saying that. Just putting that out there. It's not going to work. Okay. All right. One with this one. Here we go. And then this last little bit here. So there's that one right here with this one. Perfect. So all the way around, I have pinned it. Now I get to sew. Yep, so pretty sides are touching. So I am going to be turning out in a second. But I'm literally trying to stitch where I stitched before when I did the casing portion, because I know the elastic is in there. So I'm really trying to make sure I'm not catching the elastic. Stabbing myself with pins. Almost there. Who texting me? Text call something? I don't know. I don't see anybody. It's probably just a notification for something else. Now I'm getting hungry. But now you tell me. Okay. Turn that out. Done. It's done. I know, right? Just in time. So less than 2 hours. Draft. Sew. Done. And it's gonna be super cute. All right, so I'm gonna get off here. Let me see here. Hi guys. Don't worry about the mess behind me. That's stuff that we're all going through. Will Sierra model it? Yeah. Sierra, you want to model it? She said sure. But she has a dress on, so this is just gonna go over her dress. And then she'll come in front of the camera. Okay. Did I make it too small? No? Good. Here, I can help you pull it down. Yeah, look how cute, guys! Look how cute! It does swish, it's perfect. It swishes and it twirls. Oh, I'm going to show you the Tory box. Sierra, can you go get me Tory's box? It's over on top of Luna's palette. Or bed, whatever you call it. I'm gonna go, she's gonna go. We got lots of like really cool snacks in there and everything. I was like, oh. And she got lots and lots of Stitch stuff. She knows how much I love. Yeah. Your wish is my command. How's mom doing, Io? You got it? It's a big box. Big box. So this is my hat. Isn't it cute? It's got stitch on it.
It does. Oh, it does.
It has stitch. Okay. Okay. And for the exchange, the glowing. I forgot to turn it. So, oops.
Wait, it glows?
It's flickering.
You can't really tell because it's bright in here. But it changes colors in this.
Yeah.
I'm going to see that now.
So that's really cool. Yeah. Cutie, cutie, cutie. No? Okay. So Tori made this on her live, but she didn't actually put the making of the things around it. And then this one. And then that one goes away. Yeah, so it's turned off now. So that's a little chain here, Sarah. Autumn.
It fits.
It fits! Ah! It's so cute. Okay. And then she gave me a cup. See that? That's like, it's like my favorite, like Finnish blue turquoise.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. I'm going to be drinking my coffee from this from now on from the house because yesterday,
Not
well,
yesterday.
Monday I didn't get time to drink my coffee at home. So I took my coffee mug with me and I had to break it really fast because somebody like cut me off and there goes me. So this will be better.
Were you hurt?
I wasn't hurt. I didn't, yeah. And then I got this and it's got stitch on it. Here, please. Okay, and then she get me these scissors. They say Sandra. It says, hold on. And then it says, stay snippy. Stay snippy. Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, so she got this for Luna and I need to put it on her.
What is it? Did she finally get a tag?
She got a tag and it has my number. So in case she ever gets lost, so hopefully it doesn't happen. She's always on microchips, but the tag will help too. In case they can't get directly to a veterinarian. And the rest are snacks. So yeah. Oh, and she gave me the Aussie animals.
Something?
No, it's just different Aussie animals. She did something with it, yes, but then she sent the rest of it to me, so I can make some of that. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be domestic friendly. It's kind of thick. And then we got Go powder. It's a nutritious energy, Act-Go, efficient energy release. 8 vitamins and minerals. It tastes like chocolate. We'll try it.
Protein powder.
Protein powder. And then
No,
we've
it's
got
not.
these crackers or
It's
cookies.
hot chocolate. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's hot chocolate. But like,
It's chocolate powder. Like when you mix,
it's like hot chocolate energy drink.
no, it's like when you mix powder. You don't remember that, but you know the Nesquik, the liquid.
Yeah.
It's almost the same thing, but you don't have to have it hot. It could be cold or hot. We got some cookies.
I do remember, by the way.
So we need to eat before I have cookies.
Well, there are chips in there as well.
Yes, and then she gave me like this Kit Kat chunky Milo thing. It's the Milo or Milo, I don't know.
It's the same thing.
It's the same brand, but it's Kit Kat chunky.
crunch.
And then these are twisty cheese. And then this one is burger rings. So which one do you want to try first?
I'm sorry, does that mean burger ring?
Yeah, burger rings.
Big burger taste.
Let's try it?
Sure.
Let's try it. Hold on. Let's get this big box out of my way, please. Thank you, madam. Okay. You gotta come over this way. Ooh, it tastes like like barbecue.
Have you already had something?
No, I just opened it.
Then how do you know what it tastes like?
Oh, I'm sorry. It smells like. I'm sorry. Not tastes. Smells like. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Have one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's barbecue.
It's barbecue. It's delicious.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, my claw.
This is not what that's for.
I know. All right, let's try the twisty cheese. Here you go. It looks like a cheese puff and a Cheeto had a baby.
It does.
Mmm. It has more of a cheddar taste to it. Mhm.
Tastes like actual cheese instead of the fake cheese stuff.
It tastes like real cheese, like actual cheddar cheese. That's good. That's a winner.
They're both good.
Mhm. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We'll take those to the house and have Daddy try it too.
Yeah. Do we get?
Okay, let's do the cookie.
Look, I'm blue for Cookie Monster.
She smells it first. Yes, he's here. It smells like strawberry.
It has coconut. It's not strawberry, it's raspberry.
Oh, raspberry.
Pink fondant.
Raspberry
Yummy
flavor.
raspberry.
It's
And a
raspberry.
sprinkle of coconut.
It's good. It's kind of like a graham cracker.
Yeah, it's good. You don't taste it at first.
Mm-mm.
But it's good once you actually taste it.
Mhm.
And I don't mind the coconut on top.
It's just enough. It's not overwhelming with coconut.
You know what it kind of tastes like? I don't remember what, but it tastes like, this is gonna sound so weird. It tastes like the feeling of walking into, I'm sorry. It tastes like the feeling of walking into that tea shop we went to. Do you remember? Does that action work?
It does. She's always going to taste how it feels like
Or smells.
or smells.
Like, I'll be
Okay.
like, this tastes like what pizza smells like.
This tastes like pizza smells. Okay. Almost done, guys. Okay. It did melt a little bit on the way.
Big.
Sorry, do you want to cut it now?
No, it's fine.
She's like, no.
It smells like what you usually smell like. Chocolate.
Hmm.
Smells like a Kit Kat. Or
Mhm.
like a Kit Kat. Just with bigger chocolate.
Hi, Patty. Mhm. It's like an extra layer of chocolate on top of a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
That's exactly what it is. I can see it.
Well, it is a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
It's just one from Australia. That's good.
Very good.
We'll have the hubbies try that out too.
Multiple? Do I have a husband? Am I?
I forgot to tell you, you're
Am I
betrothed.
unaware?
I forgot to tell you, you're betrothed to someone. I don't know his name yet. Yeah, that's us.
Yeah. Messages. 'Cause I'm eating.
Oh, hi, Patty. Oh, we already sewed. Let's get it. We sewed this today on the live. It's a 3-tiered. I don't know.
The skirt.
It's a skirt. It's 3 tiers. I went through the whole process of measuring her, doing the layout and everything, that cutting everything up, and that. So yeah. So in less than 2 hours, we got a whole skirt done, and we're sampling the goodies from Australia that Tori sent me. Her boxes went out Monday, so she should get her box in about 2 weeks. Yeah, it's kind of like a circle skirt. Yeah, so up here's the waistband.
This is double waistband. I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
I did the best I could.
Let me manhandle it.
Yeah. You have to do that a lot.
There we go. See? So that's the skirt top. That's the waist. So we did an elastic waistband. It's still stretchy, but it's still elastic. And then we did these 3 layers. So it would be long enough. And it's super cute. Yeah. So you caught a live, but at the end. And I've got this hat from Tori. No, I like it. I don't know if I'm taking it off. I'm gonna be Beyonce.
You're gonna need different glasses. The
Oh.
glasses don't work.
The glasses don't work. Hold on.
Neither does that. That also looks wrong, but
What's it say? I can't read.
Really cute.
Thank you. Yes, I did. Show me the dingo.
I don't know where it is. Oh, it's on me.
It's on her. I was like, where's the dingo? So this is the dingo she made me. Got the little light thing in the back. Better. See
You
that?
gotta get it really up close.
You can see the light.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. It's blinking. So it's really cute lights and everything.
Pom-pom.
It has a pom-pom. It's blue. That is awesome. I know it's awesome. Plus, Sierra is an excellent model. Yes. Yes, she is. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Share this with your friends and be like, hey, this is a pretty good live. Gotta rewatch it. Yeah. And then we'll see you guys next week. I might pull something else out from back here and be like, oh, let's make this next week. Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.